Hey Transformdom, this is Ben here in China, and we're gonna continue with our bot mode review of the MP-44 Optimus Prime. We have a whole slew of accessories, so let's get down to it. And here's the matrix of leadership, same looking die-cast material and feel. And on the right is the MP-10 matrix, and on the left is MP-44 matrix. Not a lot of difference except with the colors of the crystal and the casing. To insert the matrix, all you gotta do is do the usual thing, open this up. It may be a little difficult to open up the chest, and then in this orientation, insert the matrix until it's fitted, close the matrix cavity, and close everything up nicely. And let's revisit the Iron Blaster again. This is how it looks from the side, the other side, the bottom, the top, the back, and the front, and you can insert the blast effects, and Optimus Prime can hold the Iron Blaster by tapping it in like that. Not the firmest grip unless you close everything up. You can store the Iron Blaster on his back, and here's Optimus Prime holding the Iron Blaster with two hands. And here's the Energon X. Very nice bright orange translucent glow to it. There is movement along this little middle section here. And to install the Energon X onto Optimus Prime, and to remove the hand, you have to pull it out and then insert the peg in here into that little slot there. And that's Prime with his Energon X. Next we have the rocket booster from the episode of More Than Meets the Eye. You gotta have the top configured like this. Insert it along the slots here. And that's the rocket booster. Can also add the blast effects. And here's the default head on Optimus Prime. And you can see this is the more movie-centric head. And we can also install an earlier version of Optimus Prime's head as seen in the More Than Meets the Eye pilot episodes. And here's the Starscream attachment on MP-44. And this is a throwback at the episode where Starscream disguised himself as Optimus Prime in the Megatron's Master Plan episode. We can also install the battle damage head as well as the battle damage ab piece to depict the final battle between Megatron and himself, but I do think that there is too little battle damage effects to really give us the full movie look. Perhaps this could be one of the repaints that will come out. And finally we have the trailer that doubles as the maintenance deck, where Optimus Prime and the other Autobots can get repaired. What is pretty cool about this maintenance deck is that these two human controlled sections can fold down, and with the magnetized bottom on here, and here, you can put Sparkplug, Spike and Carly into pretty cool poses. Another cool feature about this anti-aircraft gun and control deck piece is that you can remove the control tower and you plug this end to the side slots there, and there you go. Now for the main event. Optimus Prime himself looks extremely gorgeous. Beautiful paint all over the figure with chrome bits added to give it that bling. Even though the figure looks like it's completely painted, there are some parts where it is unpainted. But the beauty about this toy is that the color of the unpainted parts matches so closely with the painted parts you can't really tell it apart. For example, the shoulder joints here is unpainted and this part here is painted. Look at how close the painted parts and the unpainted parts are. This is where I believe research money has gone into. While the sculpt looks very good from the front, there are a few points of drawbacks. For example, the gap here, the gap there, and a bit of the gap there. Now I don't really mind these gaps here because of the butterfly joints. And of course, we've got to say that the backpack on camera looks displeasing, but it isn't really that bad in person. You can also install LR44 batteries into Optimus Prime. All you gotta do is unscrew this thing, turn on the voice chip, and then you press this button.
I am Optimus Prime. Autobots, transform and roll out. Transform and roll out. One shall stand. One shall fall.
And to cycle through the voice program, all you gotta do is press this really hard until you hear a sound. And you cycle this through a few times until you get to Peter Collins' voice. The rest of the voice are just Japanese clips. Oh man, I just discovered something kind of... My copy has no ratchets on the left hips, but it does on the right. I don't know how I'm gonna get this resolved. To properly bend the knees, you gotta pay attention to this peg and this little hole here. When you bend the knee, make sure that this peg goes into this slot. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you see, now that the peg is in the slot, you can bend the knee and everything should be okay. And here's Optimus Prime from the front, from the side, the other side, the back, the bottom, and the top. Putting MP-44 next to MP-10, we can really see the difference. Notable differences are the head sculpts, chest piece, the grills, proportions of the torso, length of the arms, sculpting here, big chunky calves over there, and many other differences. Just putting the two Optimus Primes side by side is like night and day, and I'm really happy that we've got an upgrade. MP-10 is also less painted. However, it is really easy and fun to transform. MP-44 has this beautiful paint job all over, and it will definitely look extremely toonish on your toon-centric shelves. Now, MP-44 is not for everyone. MP-44 is for the collectors that desires extreme toon accuracy and high articulation. And when I do my cartoon throwback series, I think I will have a lot of fun just trying to play around and display this guy. Anyhow, here are the Optimus Primes from the front, from the side, and you can see this part here that juts out from the MP-44 back is a bit of an eyesore. If it was sculpted this way, it still would have been okay. Face to face, the other side, the back, the bottom, and the top. Let's do some comps. Here's Optimus Prime with Wheeljack, Prowl, Sunstreaker, Sideswipe, Tracks, Red Alert, Huffer, Drag Strip, Dead End, Wild Rider, Breakdown, Ironhide, Ratchet, Inferno, Grapple, Shockwave, Rodimus Prime, Ultra Magnus, and Megatron. Let's go through the articulation checklist, shall we?
Initiating VisScan technology.
Using my VisScan tech, here are the painted app bits. Everywhere that's visible are mostly painted. Notable areas are here, there, over here, here, and here.
Employing Cold Sense technology.
Using my Cold Sense tech, here are the die cast bits. Here. And here.
Compiling Toon Screen technology.
Using my Toon Screen tech, here are the cartoon accurate bits. Here, 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 and here. For the non-cartoon accurate bits, details there, shape of the chest, grey piece there, and the iron blaster being too long. So there you go, that's my bot mode review of MP-44 Optimus Prime. So what do I think about this fella? Let's talk about 3 things that I love about this toy. First thing, the insane articulation. OMG, it's really, you can recreate almost any scene I imagine of the G1 animation cartoon. I mean, just look at how he can bend the knees, move his arms in a very organic manner, even though these Transformers are as blocky as hell. The second thing I like about this toy is the immense playability that you have in the truck mode, especially for the trailer section, and the bot mode. I mean, the accessories that comes jam-packed with it is insane. All the reviewers had to spend like 45 minutes to an hour reviewing this toy, and that says a lot about what you can do in terms of display, And the third thing I like about this toy is tune accuracy. It is crazy good. And the Peter Cullen voice chip is incredible. What about the thing that I think that could have been done better about this toy? Well, the QC issues. My copy has incomplete tempo printing here and the lack of outward hip ratchets. Other than that, it's a fantastic toy. So would I recommend this toy? Probably not the first issue, because I think that the factory is just not good, not up to par, and a lot of the first releases tend to have that kind of issue. MP-39, MP-36, but I believe the reissues tend to do a little better. I bought the reissue of MP-39 and it is smack on the money. No paint chipping, everything is super tight and it's really gorgeous. So I would say if you want MP-44, wait for the reissue. So those are my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Please leave them in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and share button, and also hit the sub and bell icon for more future videos. Again, this is Ben here in China signing off, and I'll see you on the flip side.